In fact, US President Donald Trump has said that it's high time to expose and hold responsible those countries that provide funding and safe havens to terror groups. And during his debut speech at the annual UN General Assembly session, President Trump said that all responsible nations must work together to confront terrorists. President Trump said that member nations must deny the terrorist safe havens, transit and any form of the support for the terrorist ideologies. He added that the United States and its allies will work together in eliminating the terrorists. Earlier on Tuesday, Trump administration indicated that it might designate Pakistan as a terrorist state owing to its failure in the fight against terror. Meanwhile, Pakistan government on Tuesday decided to act tough against the United States if its ally status is lowered by Washington. The government has, in fact, drafted a three-option foreign policy, which includes gradual decline in diplomatic relations with the United States and limiting mutual cooperation on terrorism-related issues and non-cooperation in the United States strategy for Afghanistan. Pakistan Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi is also present at the UN General Assembly meet and leading Islamabad's delegation to the session. Enraged at being called out by American President Donald Trump for nurturing terrorist groups, Islamabad is said to have devised a three-option toughest diplomatic policy. It includes an extreme case scenario where Pakistan will block access for US and NATO military supplies to landlocked Afghanistan. More in this report by WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Taha Siddiqui. Take a look.
Tensions have been running high between Pakistan and the United States after President Trump singled out Pakistan for terror in Afghanistan. Reacting to the US President's speech, Pakistani policymakers have now hinted at limiting diplomatic ties with the United States. Islamabad is considering reducing mutual cooperation on terrorism-related issues and of non-cooperation with US strategy in Afghanistan. Pakistan has also warned that it will not buy any more F-16s from the US. But Washington is planning its own countermeasures. Among them, stripping Pakistan of the status of a non-NATO ally and cutting off all aid. Trump administration is also considering imposing travel ban on suspected ISI personnel and may even designate Pakistan as a terrorist state. If such steps are taken, Pakistan's ability to conduct business globally will be drastically affected, and billions of dollars of aid that it receives from the IMF and World Bank in the form of loans will be in jeopardy too. Pakistan's threat to cut off US access to Afghanistan came ahead of a possible meeting of its new Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi with Vice President Mike Pence in New York on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. With Taha Siddiqui, Bureau Report, WION.